took the time and I had the opportunity to reach out to some local rescues and adoption agencies in our area. I had questions that I thought maybe you as the audience would like answers to, but also personal questions myself that I wanted to know about the process. Now, I did have the opportunity to reach out to Gulf Coast Stars, and I spoke with Tina, and I asked her a couple of questions. One of the questions that I asked would Gulf Coast Stars say that there are benefits to having your dog spayed or neutered? And Tina responded with that there are many benefits to spaying and neutering cats and dogs. The first is to keep the homeless animal population down. There are also health benefits attributed to spaying and neutering, such as preventing certain types of cancers. Another reason to spay and neuter is that it may have some positive behavioral effects. Besides being able to donate on Gulf Coast Stars' website, Tina also mentioned that you can set up a Facebook fundraising, and people do so for birthdays or anniversaries to help with the adoption agency and rescue of Gulf Coast Stars.
I have 2 times so far.
2 fostering. Do you know who did you go through for fostering?
The first one was the SPCA here in Lake Jackson. The second one was the Gulf Coast Stars, which is a local rescue around Brazoria County.
And what was your experience like? Was it really easy? Was it difficult?
It was. When I did the SPCA, it was after the hurricane, so I just went to them and told them, hey, I know y'all have an influx. Give me a dog. These are the dogs I have at the time. These are their temperaments. Find me one that's gonna mesh well. They did a great job. She was a big dog, but she was a gentle giant. She was awesome. And then my second one with the Gulf Coast Stars was Puppers, and he was just a little small dog they found roaming on the street. They told me to go look at him at the pound if I was gonna take him. He came with me. He was with me for about 4 months. He was really, really good with my dogs. They meshed well together. He learned to be a puppy again. He was little. He was about a year old, so he learned to be a dog again. He just had fun, and we found him a really good home at the end of the day.
And then is there anything that you would recommend to someone who's interested in adopting or fostering?
Just give it a try. Honestly, it may be hard. I've tried to not be a foster fail because I don't need any more. But at the end of the day, you just have to give it a try. It doesn't always work. There was another dog we had tried to just temporary foster. My dog, one of them is an alpha, and she was 2, and they just didn't mesh well together. Sometimes it just does not work. But at the end of the day, if you can try, give these animals a home, whether it's temporary or permanent, so they can have a second chance at life, that's always a good thing to do. There's no way I would say not to do it, because there's no way that it's not something that's beneficial to you and the animal as well.
Another rescue that was kind enough to answer some questions that I had was Palm Squad. And I will start with the first question that I asked. Personally, I noticed that many still do not have the facts when purchasing from a breeder. And I asked the question, are there dangers when purchasing from a breeder? And if so, what would some need to look out for? And I spoke with Diana, and this is her response. When going through a breeder, people should concentrate on those who have the parents on site with the puppies. If they try to show you a picture of the parents or are selling the puppies from an off-site venue, most likely the breeder is a puppy mill. Puppy mill breeders have dogs mate continuously without ever taking a break, which is hard on the female and male bodies. The parents are often not cared for properly, and the puppies can suffer health problems as a result of inbreeding. Reputable breeders will show you where the puppies are raised and have the parents available. The breeder should also take care of initial veterinarian visit that includes vaccines and deworming. Also, puppies should not be taken from their moms prior to 10 weeks to allow them to learn appropriate socialization skills. Buying from a breeder is usually very expensive, and you could be getting a poor quality dog. CKC papers are a hallmark of puppy mill dogs. Question 2 I asked, was that many people don't realize that there are breed-specific rescues like Pom Squad. So what would Pom Squad say is the benefit to looking into rescues like theirs versus going to a breeder? A breed-specific rescue is aware of the breed-specific health and behavioral issues that are associated with each breed. For instance, Pomeranians are prone to collapsing tracheas, so the nagging cough that some people might associate with allergies can actually be the result of a collapsing trachea that will need specific meds to keep the dog comfortable. The breed-specific rescue is aware of medical and behavioral interventions that will benefit a particular breed. The third question I asked Diana was, is the adoption process difficult or intimidating? She mentioned the adoption process is fairly daunting in the rescue world. The applications are long, follow-up information such as vet records and home tours are usually requested, and volunteer process the information, so wait times can be long. It is not for the faint of heart. However, we have tried to make the process easier at the Pom Squad, but in reality, there are usually more applications than dogs. We find that some people want the perfect dog without having to pay breeder prices for Pomeranians. Rescuing a dog isn't only paying lower prices, it is about saving a dog in need who has sometimes been through a horrible situation and could suffer from health and behavioral issues. People who want a beautiful, young, potty-trained, and perfectly healthy dog clog up our application system. In reality, they should stick with breeders. We need applicants who will love these dogs forever and beyond. If someone is interested in fostering through a Pom Squad, how would they go about doing so? She mentioned that the first step is to fill out a foster application on their website. We have fosters all over the Houston, Galveston, and College Station area, but can only take in dogs if we have people to foster them. Fosters should be within driving distance of one of our veterinarians who gives us a slight discount on services. We can provide all the supplies necessary to foster our dogs, but ask that our fosters provide quality food for the dogs. And then inquiring about if someone is interested in donating. If an individual is interested in donating, what would be the official way to do so? And Diana's response was that they have several ways to donate. A link on the website, posts on Facebook, and they have fundraising events. Their next upcoming fundraising event is at the Creative Chateau in Houston on April 30th.
I adopted 2 dogs. My first dog, Pixie, I adopted in 2016 from the local shelter. And my second dog, Uber, was adopted in 2021 from the Pom Squad. I fostered 23 dogs and 3 cats in the past 5 years. I have both very positive experience in adopting both of my dogs and also all kinds of experience fostering. I fostered 23 dogs, so you can imagine I had all kinds of dogs, although I try to help the sick dogs or dogs with behavior problems, so I do have a lot of challenges. Adopting a dog was very positive for me and my family because I learned that most dogs in the rescue environment come through foster homes. And the foster families can know everything about this dog before he comes up for adoption. So it's really easy to find a good match. A good dog for your family, a good family for this specific dog. In this way, it's really easy to have a successful experience. So in my case, both of my adopted dogs were a perfect fit for my family, and as a foster parent, I try to do the same. I try to learn the most that I can from that dog through the time that they are with us to find a good family for that specific dog. I would recommend, if you're looking to adopt a dog, first of all, patience through the whole process. When you're looking for a dog, be patient, so you can be 100% sure that you can find the right fit. After you adopt a dog, patience. Stick to the number threes. 3 days for decompression, 3 weeks to know the dog personality fully, and 3 months for this dog to understand all the rules and everything they expect from him or her. And if you're interested in fostering or helping the institutions in any way, rescues need all kinds of help. Fostering, of course, is one of the main ways that you can help. Donating, sharing social media. There are many ways that you can help the institutions. But if you want to help fostering, contact your local rescues and get more information. You can change your life and the life of many animals, and it's always very positive experience for everyone.
I do hope that some of these answers that I got were enlightening to you. And if you are looking into this process, maybe you will go in a little bit more equipped to do so. Be sure to look out for a part 2 to this video about the transportation process of some of the dogs from local rescues in our area, getting them up north where more people can adopt. Also, if your baby was adopted or rescued and they're a customer of mine and you're a customer of mine, be sure and let me know, because in the next video I make, I want to make sure and feature them like I did these other babies. May your dog's looks always stay loyal.